Oh boy, I'm excited to play some Miners Haven Time Machine. Let's see who's online. Here we go. Oh? Anyone at all? Nope. No one. Gone. All I'm gonna say here is most genuinely from my heart and how I feel. Story of loss, of burnout, of actual clinical depression. And if you want to understand how something grew, you have to understand where it came from. Started. Start where it all began. Although the original messages aren't available anymore, these are the oldest messages they'll have. From around February of last year, so 1 year ago. You can see is just making insane progress over the time span, making like rapid and rapid and rapid advancement over the months of development. Here you can see open beta getting 100 likes. Um, Here you can see whatever thingy getting a shout out, and it just going. It's insane how fast it's developed, and then went. Let's get into why it went down. So what I'm going to be saying here is not from my end. This is what I've gathered from Mist over the last few months and why he decided to step away from the project. First off, burnout. I know Mist very well, and I know that he is one to want to do new stuff. He's an innovative dude. Knows what he wants, and if he wants to reach it, he does it. That's why Almanac got made. He wanted to do something new, and he did. I insanely respect, but can't just leave us hanging. Now you may think, why would I care? It's just some dumb Miners Haven game. And, well, technically it is, but at the same time, this just feels like more than that. It is more than that, because it is such a massive thing to me. I my life basically right now is based off of Miners Haven. Without this game, I would not be in the position I'm sat here in my chair, money in my bank account, just talking. Like I would not be here. Um, and that's why I care about the preservance of Miners Haven. So, like, let's say in 20 years I have kids or whatever, and they ask me, "Hey, what did you used to do when you were a kid?" I want to be able to have them enjoy the same things I did. I want to be able to have them play the game, and that's why I have gone to insane extents to keep this game up. And even if it dies in 20 years, I'll be the first one to get the open source and export it into directly to run it from an exe. I'd be willing to go to that extent. That is what I do. That's how I am. I want to be. And that part is, if it goes at this rate, the game will not be kept up. It'll be a buggy mess by the time I have kids. By the time someone else wonders, hey, it was your childhood. And I want to keep that from happening. And I may sound like a very whiny little bitch right now. I am. First off, I like being able to express myself that way, but at the same time, again, game, like, fully legitimately my childhood, and I would not know where I would be. And now, how can we fix it? Again, I will be proposing a few options on what we as a community could do, and what Myth could do to get this fixed, get this resolved, and to get people interested again. Let me first tell you what I could do. Now, I cannot dev in the slightest. I make YouTube videos and that's it. So from my end, I could maybe launch like a massive giveaway for the first person to get like to life 1,000 at the Time Machine or whatever. I'd be willing to do that. I'd be willing to pay the money, put in the R&D work, everything. I'd be willing to do that, and it'd be viable. Now, what you as a person could do, so you, I know, Donman13 watching this, what you could do to help us out. Play the game. That is probably the best thing you could do to help it out, because if you play the game, you show Miss and any of the other devs, hey, we are genuinely interested in this product and we want this. And if you do that, they'll go, oh, there's actual genuine interest from them. It's dead. And they'll get back to deving. I hope. And now, Mist. I know you do watch this. I know I'm in your recommended about every single day. I know you watch my videos. What you do? Well, I'm not saying cancel Almanac and go back to time. That'd be a dick move on my end. I'm not saying that at all, actually, because that's not what you should do. It is Almanac sick. I want you, and I'd be willing to like pay the wage of a dev. I want you to hire a dev, anyone. Go work on Time Machine so we, as a community, can get back to having time lapse function and having bugs getting fixed and stuff. That'd be awesome. Question is, would you be willing to do that? That is, be willing to hire a dev so 20 years down the line I can show my kids, hey, this was my childhood and maybe it can be yours. You're willing to do that for your kids. Or let's say if you want to be a teacher in Japan, we all know. Say you can show those kids, hey, this is what I love doing at home. Yeah. I'd be surprised if it weren't interesting. It could happen. Again, before ending this video, I want to say this came fully out of my heart. None of this was scripted. I did not write down a single word. I sort of just threw my feelings out there because I know my voice has a lot of power in the community. It does. And I may sound very cocky, like, haha, I got big ass hair. No. I just know that because I am friends with Mist, I can talk to him as a friend. And I want to get the community excited too. It's like, hey, you guys want to play Time Machine? It's still up. You can still play it. It's such a fucking good game. You should play it. And Time Lapse, dude. We all loved Time Lapse. Did you see the amount of like the absolutely insane amount of people in Time Lapse at the beginning? You couldn't join each other. I remember being in VC, the Time Machine VC thingy, and not being able to join. I think, I wasn't able to join my mates. Quite genuinely, I just wasn't, because all of our servers were like, I think we were like 20 servers just filled to the brim with people, and that's why I loved it. It felt like an actual community instead of self is for myself. Yeah. So, Miss, if you're watching this, me up, dude. I'd be willing to pay an entire dev's wage. Yeah. See you, dude.